Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Ki-West. You know where we are on the Monday, of course. We tend to start our streams quite a bit here on Mondays. Little pick me up here at the mall. I mean, this giant Ki-West mall. So everybody's doing good. It is a sunny day in Ki-West. Hope everybody's staying inside, washing their hands, guys. And on a little side note, I have to sneak this in just because I never realized this is the only escalator in Old Town Ki-West. I don't know why I never noticed that. So, only escalator in Ki-West. I had to squeeze that in. I just saw that while I was walking over to the Cuban Coffee Queen. A huge thank you to our viewers who are helping us out with Cuban coffee gift cards here, which is great. And I am going to give you guys an update on the coronavirus in just a minute, because we had a lot of people asking how they can help the local businesses, what is going to happen, etc., etc. So as of today, Ki-West is still open. We no longer have cruise ships, as you know, if you've been watching our Saturday stream. Saturday was our very last cruise ship for at least a month. So we should be headed over to a cruise shipless Mallory Square right now. For the moment, all the restaurants and bars, etc., are still open. We do have a couple of cancellations of events, and we have the Ki-West Theater, who has cancelled upcoming performances, and the Tropic Cinema also closed its doors for now. So a lot of the indoor places, they are monitoring those really closely. As you know, most of things here in Ki-West are outdoors, including the bars. Obviously, indoor places are way more critical and more susceptible for transmitting the virus. So far, nothing that is happening outdoor here in Ki-West is being affected. The supermarkets have been restocked. If you guys are following any local pages, you know we obviously had the same shortage as pretty much everybody on paper products. And we actually still do. I mean, we are an island. We only have limited locations where we can go and shop. So I know lots of places have been restocked except for paper products. What else can I tell you of what's going on here right now? I'm reading your comments. Well, first of all, hello. Hey Joe, hey Mac, Big Bear, End of Society, and Melly. Hope everybody's doing okay. So we have not had any cases down here either, neither in the Florida Keys overall nor in Key West. We still do have tourists in town, although not as many, so you will see when we do a little walk through Old Town. It's gonna be a little quieter, but then again, we're also on a Monday. We still have spring breakers in town. You know that spring breakers tend to be out in the streets a little bit later too. So the town was still pretty busy doing our last streams. And of course, everybody's waiting for new announcements, etc. And we do have some nice stories to tell. So apparently somebody this morning went to GFS, which is Gordon's Food Services, which is one of the locations where you can buy your groceries here and where the hotels and restaurants buy their groceries as well. And apparently somebody had just paid for everybody else's shopping list this morning. So when people were lining up to pay, they were told that their bills had already been paid. So nobody knows who that was, but I know a lot of people are very grateful for that. So we have a great amount of solidarity here. Yes, schools are closed. Today would actually be the first day of the schools closed, I think, because it was spring break here in Ki-West. So I haven't heard anything about that. I know back home in Luxembourg, which is on a lockdown right now. So Luxembourg is on a lockdown, including restaurants, bars, etc., going into effect yesterday at midnight. So I know there a lot of people stepped up, and lots of students who can't go to school offering to babysit the kids for those who are still going into work, even if people are trying to work remotely. I mean, there are some jobs where you just can't. So I don't have much feedback of the Ki-West community on that just yet. So here we are on Mallory Square. This is what it looks like during the day, pretty much any day, so it always is empty. The water is great. I'm trying to double check on the temperature. I know it's in the 80s. It has been getting gradually warmer here. So we currently have a felt like 83. So and people here are very hopeful that the virus does not like the heat or the sun. Again, we haven't had any cases down here, but you know, you have to put everything into perspective. We don't know how many people have been tested. So I guess only time will tell. I'm sure there are going to be more announcements over the next days. Hello, Jeff. Welcome to Ki-West. Welcome back. So the water looks beautiful. By the way, guys, we don't have a St. Patrick's Day parade here in Ki-West, so no parade has been cancelled. We might go and check out the bars tomorrow, because tomorrow is also Gabe's birthday. He's born on St. Patrick's Day. So if the bars are still open, we might go for a little drink. So just so you know, the bars are not extremely busy right now, which allows you to go for drinks and still stay at a certain distance of other people. So it's not like we're planning on hitting any overcrowded bars. And again, lots of locations here in Ki-West are open air and outdoors. So I think a lot of the data that's out there on the virus is about closed-in spaces, air-conditioned locations. So time will tell. So here we are at Sunset Pier. They put back out the chairs and the tables, and of course the umbrellas. So Jeff and Joe, and maybe Sebastian if you're watching. 6:30 are the three amigos playing. So Joe and Jeff are our three amigos, actually our first three regular viewers here on this channel. And we called them the three amigos because Jeff's screen name is El Guapo, and it happens to be one of Three Amigos happens to be one of Gabe's favorite movies. So a little bit of history, a little bit of channel history. So we've been around for for over a year now, and we live stream about 4 to 5 times a week from Ki-West. And 95% of our content is live streamed with all the pros and cons that come with live streaming. So as I mentioned, we might have a little St. Patrick's Day special tomorrow. So I can give you a short update of what's going on down here. And of course, Wednesday is our sunset special. So on Wednesdays, we start our stream a little bit later and head over to Mallory Square for the sunset celebration from Captain Tony's Saloon, where Gabe is playing his live music, where we are headed right after this. So we always combine a little walk through Ki-West or bike rides, etc. And then we include some live music, and you guys can make song requests, just put them here in the comments. So just enjoy a little slice, not of key lime pie, but of Ki-West atmosphere. Join us in the bar, grab a drink. Hey Fred, hey Rob, welcome back.
Hello, folks.
So soaking up some sun. So you can see some people around. Again, we no longer have the cruise ships. So this is what Ki-West looks like when you don't have thousands of people on cruise ships. Of course, it is a double-edged sword, kind of, you know, Ki-West is a tourist location. Many people, well, most of the people here live from tourism. So you can tell that people are worried, obviously. If you were planning on coming to Ki-West and are hesitating right now and have the possibility to wait a little bit longer to make a decision, I think that would be the wisest thing to do. I'm not going to tell you to come or not come, so I'm just updating you on the facts of what's going on here. So again, lots of the locals are worried about people not coming to the island just as much as they are worried about, you know, it's a small island, so if the virus would get here, it would probably spread pretty quickly. Just like everything else. So just, you know, that generally speaking, Ki-West is used to this. If you have that many passengers on cruise ships, we actually have something that is called the Ki-West crud, which is all the not really defined illnesses that we pick up from cruise ship passengers. At least in the beginning when you move here, and then after a while your immune system gets used to it. If you haven't watched our stream on Saturday, we had a pretty cool interview with the owner of the first legal rum distillery here in Ki-West. And they're working together with the local hospital to develop a hand sanitizer that is based on their rum, on the over 150 or 60 proof rum. So that was pretty cool, and I'm planning on just extracting that video, just that part of the interview, and then upload it as a separate video. That was pretty cool. So if you're wondering how you can help the local businesses here in Ki-West, if you have a favorite bar or a favorite restaurant or favorite YouTube channel, no, we don't. So then what you can, I mean, one of the ideas that has been circulating that I really liked is, if you're not sure if you're going to be traveling, what you can do to support your local businesses is buying gift cards. So a lot of the restaurants and bars offer gift certificates that you can buy for yourself and then use it when you come down later. This way, you know, for them, they would still have an income during the times where there are less people around, and you can use your gift certificate for at least a year after buying it. I'm sure right now some of them might even have a much bigger delay than that. So if you have your favorites here, that is one option to look into. Just call them up and ask them if they don't do it online. Unfortunately, we don't sell the gift certificates, so this is mainly for restaurants and bars. So I just thought that was a pretty neat idea. And then a lot of people compare the atmosphere to, you know, just before a hurricane hits. But I think it kind of starts to shift a little bit because, you know, nobody's going to leave. When a hurricane hits, you kind of feel like, you know, you have to get out of here and you just go somewhere else. And this isn't really the case with what is currently going on. So here we are on the corner of Green Street and Duval Street, as you can see. Still people around, I guess time will tell. As I said, we have a lot of spring breakers in town. They tend to come out a little bit later in the day. On Saturday we had the first St. Patrick's Day pub crawls. Lots of green people. And again, we don't really have a St. Patrick's Day parade, so nothing has been cancelled. And we are waiting for if they would announce anything in regards to closing down or limiting the opening hours of bars. They would probably have to do that today, given that tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. What else can I update you on? Well, as everywhere, the supermarkets are closing a little bit earlier, sorry. But again, that only concerns the bigger supermarket chains. Our small local stores are all open. And of course, the Ki-Westerners as well as the tourists are counting on the health benefits of alcohol again. The rum distillery guy covered that in the Saturday interview. So if you need an excuse to have a little sip of rum, they even hand out some rum to their employees so that they can have a little sip before they go to bed. Hello, Dolph. Yes, exactly. It has to be stronger alcohol. Beer is not going to help. And I don't know if you guys seen it. There are a lot of recipes out there on how you can make your own hand sanitizer. Don't worry if you run out. So again, it's a beautiful day here in Ki-West. Caroline Street, Duval Street. The Bull was packed on Saturday with the St. Patrick's Day pub crawl. So I guess tomorrow is going to be round 2. Hello, Chris. Welcome to Ki-West. Welcome back to your second home. And we are on our way over to our home bar. So we're on our way to Captain Tony's Saloon. So 83 degrees here in Ki-West. Stocking up on vitamin D. Two-hour left, the Pan Am building. Behind that truck. There you go. That flight number 1 taxied down the Ki-West runway in 1927, bound for Havana. We still have flights to Havana from here, about 3 times a week, in the tiniest plane you've ever seen. You can actually fit 8 people in there. It's just much more expensive than flying from Miami or Fort Lauderdale. But you can go to Havana from Key West. You can actually even do a day trip, and you still can, which I thought is interesting. I think it is under the cultural exchange. It is a day trip, so you fly out in the morning, you come back at night. But then again, the flight isn't very long. Even on a tiny plane like that, you cover the 90 miles pretty quickly. So spring turned into summer pretty quickly here on the island. We had a couple of cooler days last week, especially cooler nights. And we're moving back to more islandy weather. I know that some of you literally had 70-degree temperatures one day and then snow the next. And it is not very windy today, so this is the first time in a long time that I see people up on the tower. That tower is part of the Shipwreck Museum. You can go up there when you visit the museum. You have a pretty neat view from there. You can see the ocean all around, and that reminds me that we have to get up there doing a stream next time. Thing is, it's been pretty windy the last days, and it is all made of wood. It is moving a little bit. So if you're up there, you better do that on a day it's not too windy. Today would have been perfect, but there were lots of people up there. Good to see that. So here we are on Green Street. So guys, we are ready to head into Tony's. We will go for another walk a little bit later when Gabe is on his break, so stay tuned. If you want to see more of Key West, we're gonna head over to the harbor in about 45 minutes. So in the meantime, you can enjoy some live music, grab a drink, and don't forget those song requests. Just type them here in the comments. I'll make sure Gabe gets them in and he tries to fit them in versus the requests in the bar locally here. Ideally, if you're not sure about the song that you want, you can always also give an alternative choice. Sometimes that helps in case Gabe doesn't know the song. We have some people on here with pretty cool but slightly obscure song requests, which is always fun. But he doesn't know them all. So let me know if you have an alternative suggestion. And guys, enjoy the music. As I said, we will be back in about 45 minutes for another little walk, and we'll head over to the harbor down here in Ki-West. So enjoy the music, and I'll see you in a bit.
Only fools rushing, but I can't help falling in love with you. Take my hand, take my whole life too, 'cause I can't help falling in love with you. Lonely rivers flow surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things were meant to be. Shall in him, falling in love with you. Lonely rivers flow surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things were meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, 'cause I can't help falling in love with you. No, I can't help falling in love with you. Well, thank you very much. Woo! And welcome my friends on my YouTube channel, Right on the Rock, here to Ki-Uwest today. No, he's not. We are still open. Get a little quieter around the island though. No cruise ships. That's nice. Caught you knocking at my cellar door. I love you, baby, can I have some more? Ooh, the jam is done. I hit the city and I lost my band. I want you to take another man. Gone, gone, the damage done. Sing the song because I love the man. I know that some of you don't understand. But to keep from running out, I seen the needle and the damage done. A little part of it in everyone, but every chunk is like a sand in the sun. still young for you. I'll take this opportunity to play another original song, one I don't play very often, off an older album. Oh, what's it called? That'd be a good question. Under Her Spell. She's my honey pie. She's so sweet, just like sugar. But then last week when we was playing this guitar, she asked, can you join me? So I pulled her stool up to the bar, yeah. She loved me cause she can't sleep at night when I'm not around to hold her tight. And I need my baby to give me loving all the time. She's my candy girl and I'm a sweet tooth kind of guy. Yeah, I know when she holds me in her arms. Well, I sure can't resist being hypnotized by her charms. I fell under her spell once again, yeah. I fell under her spell, and I hope it never, ever ends. Black cats and giant bats who I ain't never seen. She sure is driving me a little crazy. Well, I ain't known it too long, and I hope I ain't wrong by giving away my trust to everybody. Now my trust is all gone. Yeah, I know when she holds me in her arms. Well, I sure can't resist being hypnotized by her charms. I fell under her spell once again, yeah. I fell under her spell, and I hope it never, ever ends. I fell under her spell. 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 you an original song there, Under Her Spell. Oh, Joe wants to hear a little Skinner. Oh yeah, they call me the breeze. I keep blowing down the road. Oh yeah, they call me the breeze. I keep blowing down the road. I ain't hiding from nobody. I don't carry no load. There ain't no change in the weather, ain't no change in me. Ain't no change in the weather, ain't no change in me. I ain't hiding from nobody, nobody's hiding from me. Got that green light, baby, got to keep moving on. Got that green light, baby, got to keep moving on. I go out to California, can't stay in Georgia too damn long. Georgia beaches make me feel right at home. Oh yeah, I dig them Georgia beaches, make me feel right at home. When I go out to California, I'll be down in Georgia too damn long. Thank you very much. Some Skinner for Joe, mi amigo. woke up Sunday morning with no weight on my head that didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I rifled through my closet, through my clothes, and found my cleanest dirty shirt. Then I washed my face and combed my hair and stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. Well, I'd smoked my mind the night before with cigarettes and songs that I've been picking. So I lit my first and watched a young boy playing with the cat that he was kicking. Then I walked across the street, caught the Sunday smell of someone's frying chicken. Lord, it took me back to something that I lost somewhere, somehow along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something about a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying that's half as lonesome as the sound, as the sleeping city sidewalk, Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl that he was swinging. Then I stopped beside a Sunday school to listen to the songs that they were singing. Then I walked across the street. Somewhere far away a lonely bell was ringing. And it echoed through the canyons like some disappearing dream of yesterday. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something about a Sunday that makes a body feel wrong. And there's nothing short of dying that's half as lonesome as the sound, as the sleeping city sidewalk, Sunday morning coming down. Some Johnny Cash for you, thank you. Well, again, guys, I'm taking requests if you got anything you want to hear. Sure. Oh, why not? So there are some words written on the bathroom wall in there. But I wouldn't go in there unless you really got to pee, man. But anyway, they're about a last mango here. Little Jimmy Buffett song here about Captain Tony's. I went down to Captain Tony's to get out from the heat. I heard a voice call out to me, Some come have a seat. I had to search my memory as I looked into those eyes. Our lives changed like the weather, but a legend never dies. I ate the last mango in Paris, took the last plane out of Saigon, took the first fast boat to China. Jimmy, there's still so much to be done. I had a third world girl in Brazil with a pistol in each hand. She always kept me covered as we roamed from land to land. I had a damn good run on Wall Street with my high-fashion Model Y, till I wound up driving beneath the African sky, just me and my Swiss Army knife. I ate the last mango in Paris, took the last plane out of Saigon, took the first fast boat to China. Jimmy, there's still so much to be done. We shot the breeze for hours as the sun fell from the sky. Like the sun, he disappeared before my very eyes. It was somewhere past dark 30 when I went back to the head. I read upon the dingy wall the words the old man had said. He said, I ate the last mango in Paris, took the last plane out of Saigon, took the first fast boat to China. Jimmy, there's still so much to be done. That's why we wonder how love goes on. Thank you. Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. Gonna stand my ground, won't be turned around. In a world that keeps on dragging me down, gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. I won't back. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. I won't back. Hey, stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one night in a world that keeps on pushing me around. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. I won't back. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. I won't back. Hey, stand my ground. I won't back. Hey, baby, there ain't no stand my ground, and I won't back down. No, I won't back down. Some Tom Petty there. Thank you. Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4, they wanna hold me at 2, they wanna score me once. So she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. Not now, but you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place and make your stand and take it easy. Well, I'm standing on the corner of Windsor, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose, we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in. Take it easy. Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. Ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna take it easy. I wanna take it easy. I'm gonna take it easy. I wanna take it easy. Thank you, some Eagles for you. Again, welcome here to Captain Tony's. I'm Gabriel. Gonna play another original for you off my Gypsy Road album. CDs for sale, just $10. All original music. Right next to that tip bucket. This song is called Devil in the Deep. Sometimes I get lonely. Sometimes I get scared. A stranger comes knocking to take me down there. Don't let him in, or I can't keep him out. Better learn how to swim, or surely I'll drown. It's just the devil in the deep running through my head, and I'm bound to lose a little sleep in the nights ahead. I don't even recognize myself, and I might need a little help, 'cause he just keeps chasing me, the devil in the deep. Sometimes I won't see him for a long while, but I still know he's lurking somewhere nearby, always ready to take me into his arms. He's itching to break me and do me some harm. It's just the devil in the deep running through my head, and I'm bound to lose a little sleep in the nights ahead. I don't even recognize myself, and I might need a little help, 'cause he just keeps chasing me, the devil in the deep. And it's not a battle one can truly win. It's not atonement for all my sins. It's just the devil in the deep running through my head, and I'm bound to lose a little sleep in the nights ahead. I don't even recognize myself, and I might need a little help, 'cause he just keeps chasing me, the devil in the deep, the devil in the deep, the devil in the deep. Thank you, an original song, Devil in the Deep, off my Gypsy Road album. Sunshine, go away today. Don't feel much like dancing. Some man's gone, he's trying to run my life. Don't know what he's asking. Tells me, son, you better get in line. Don't know what you're saying. Someday soon I'm gonna make it mine. These ain't dues I've been paying. How much does it cost? I'll buy it. Child is all we lost. I'll try it. He can't even run his own life without if he'll run mine. Sunshine, sunshine, go again another day. Don't feel much like dancing. Some man's gone, he's trying to run my life. Don't know what he's asking. Working starts to make me wonder where fruits of what did you go in. Says in love and war all is fair. He's got cards he ain't showing. How much does it cost? I'll buy it. Time is all we've lost. I'll try it. He can't even run his own life. We damn if he'll run mine. Sunshine, sunshine, come again another day. Promise you I'll be singing. This whole world is gonna turn around. Brand new bells will be ringing. Thank you very much, guys. Woo! Thank you. Some Jonathan Edwards for you. Thank you very much. Great day, guys. I come from down in the valley, where it's true when you're young. They bring you up to do like your daddy's done. Now me and Mary, we met in high school when she was just 17. We'd ride out of that valley down to where the fields were green. We go down to the river, and into the river we dive. Oh, down to the river we ride. Then I got Mary pregnant, and man, that was all she wrote. And for my 19th birthday, I got a union card and a wedding coat. We went down to the courthouse, and the judge put it all to rest. No wedding day smiles, no walk down the aisle, no flowers, no wedding dress. That night we went down to the river, and into the river we dived. Oh, down to the river we ride. I got a job working construction for the Johnstown Company, but lately there ain't been much work on account of the economy. Now all them things that seem so important, oh, Mr. They vanished right into the air. Now I just act like I don't remember. Mary acts like she don't care. But I remember us riding in my brother's car, her body tan and wet down at the reservoir. At night on the bankside, lie awake and pour clothes just to feel each breath she takes. Now all those memories come back to haunt me. They haunt me just like a curse. Is a dream alive, it don't come true? Or is it something worse that sends me down to the river? Though I know the river is dry, go down to the river tonight. Down to the river, my baby and I. Oh, down to the river we ride. Thank you, a little Springsteen for you. All right, hey, still taking requests, guys. We got something you want to hear. Everybody got a request?
Anybody?
Ken. I can't remember the damn lyrics. Forget it. I'll do a different Coldplay song. Well, I used to rule the world, seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone, sweep the streets I used to own. dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. This is a crowded scene. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. The minute I held the key, next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stands upon pillars of salt, pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman Catholic choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my soul, my shield, missionary to the foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter who called my name, never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. Doors to let me in, shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait, well my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely street. Oh, who would ever wanna be king? I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman Catholic choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my soul, my shield, missionary to the foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter who called my name, never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. Singing, be my mirror, my soul, my shield, missionary to the foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, bullshit golden was never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. Thank you very much. Some Coldplay that I do remember. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Long way from my home. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. long, long, long way from my home. I got a telephone in my bosom, and often calling up from my heart. I got a telephone in my bosom, and I can call it up from my heart. When I need my father, father. When I need my mother, mother. When I need my sister, sister. When I need my brother, brother. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whew. Thank you very much, guys. I'm Gabriel here, Captain Tony's. Got some Richie Havens for you from Woodstock opening up. I gotta take a little break, but I do have more music to play. I'll be back in just a little bit.
Okay guys, let's go for a little walk to the harbor. I want to make sure you get your dose of vitamin D here. Some vitamin D for your immune system, guys. So if you're just joining us, welcome to Ki-West. The island is a little bit quieter than usual. We no longer have cruise ships coming in, obviously. Still have some people around. Of course, the locals are here. I mean, where else can they go? And we will have an update tomorrow. The city of Ki-West is meeting up tomorrow. The public can watch the live stream, I think. We're probably gonna know more by then. So in the meantime, everybody's loading up on fresh air and sunshine. And I'm gonna take you guys over to the harbor. Let's check if we have some manatees there today. So it is still spring break time on the island. So you'll see a younger crowd. Although they venture into Old Town more towards the end of the afternoon. The ghost tour is out early. Temperature has gone up a little bit since we started the stream. It's now 84 degrees Fahrenheit here. Slight breeze. Not a lot of clouds. Hey there. That's pretty neat in Ki-West. You go for a walk and then you hear a noise next to you and you're not really sure what to expect. Could be an iguana, could be a possum. So we're in the process of moving into our new house. Well, we're probably still another week away, but before we move for good. But we just found out that we have a possum living there. Comes out at night and just hangs out and yawns basically all the time. It's kind of weird. They are pretty impressive when they yawn. So I'm learning more about the Florida wildlife. Let's see how the marine life is doing today. It's a beautiful day by the water. So I know some of the manatees, last time we saw them, they were hanging out towards schooners over there. So let's go and have a quick look if those guys are around. Kind of random, like a giant thing drying here. Please do not touch or try to jump on it. The weird things you find in the Ki-West streets. So the tarpon's out. Nope, I guess just the tarpon out. No manatees.
My own, I would give everything I own just to touch you once more.
So Raven Cooper playing at the schooners today. This is Jimmy Buffett's studio right here. Nobody is recording as of now, at least. But of course, about 2 months back, they were in town. Jimmy played a surprise gig at Margaritaville. I think it was about 2 months ago. So if you ever wonder what this is the recording studio. When somebody is recording, you will have a security guard at the door and probably some trucks parked right next to it, bringing in additional equipment. Guys, it is a beautiful day down here. Perfect for a little walk. Enjoying the fresh air and the sun. Make sure you get some fresh air too. Hopefully you get some sun too. This is basically what people are currently doing here. People are still going out on the water, going for a walk, enjoying the sun, staying away from crowded places. Of course, all larger events have been cancelled. So have the indoor events. So the Tropic Cinema closed down, and the Ki-Uwest Theater is not going to have any shows till the end of the month. Pretty much as everywhere else, of course. Looks like the fish monster is out. Probably one of the safest activities right now. Go out and fish. Yeah, out too. So several boats out. The fish cleaning station. Ah, no pelicans. I see. Normally there is this tiny little dinghy here and that they love to sit on. And so that's where the pelicans hang out. People clean their fish here at the cleaning station. So normally you always have pelicans around, and of course you have tarpon here. You can't see them from this angle. Let me walk over to the other side. I see. I have a Wahlburger place right here in the marina. Scheduled for April. If that is a Ki-West schedule, then we're probably looking at June, July. Everything takes longer here than expected. Looks like these guys are on their way over to the fish cleaning station. Not sure what time the fishing charters come back in. It is now just after 3 o'clock here. So we are headed back towards Duval Street via Front Street. This is Front Street. If you go any further, you'll end up in the water. So Front Street used to be the waterfront street, hence the name. Before they added more construction, so you have the Hyatt here, and then the is it the Sunset Pier? No, not Sunset Pier. It's the bar. The never remember the names of the big hotel chains here. These are the big resorts. A lot of their bars are open for the general public, so don't be put off by the fact that there are buildings here. You can go to the bar. You actually have some pretty neat waterfront bars. let's go over and check out Simonton Beach. The water looks so beautiful from here. The color is just amazing. So I figured I'd get you guys over there to have a look. So we're just one block off Duval Street on the Gulf side. And there is this little hidden beach with a beach bar tucked away in between two resorts, left and right.
What are you doing? This is
I don't care if you don't. Like them.
Oh, I was right. Wait.
This is the first time I actually pay attention to the opening time of the beach, which is 7 a.m. till 11 p.m., which is not the opening time of the bar. But again, that beach is accessible all the time pretty much. So Simonton Beach at the very end. Little public beach on the Gulf side. So Hicks Beach and Dog Beach, etc., all on the Atlantic side of the island. So this one is pretty much the only beach on this side. The other ones would be part of the hotel, so this is a public beach. One block off Duval Street. And of course you have Fort Zach Beach, which would be on the other side of Duval Street, but it's quite a little walk from here. It's actually better to bike there. So this is definitely the closest beach to downtown Ki-West. It's basically 2 blocks from Captain Tony's. So still nothing in the previous location of the rum barrel. I think we had Jim asking about that. And no announcement was going to be in there. So it was a pretty cool bar with a rooftop live music location. That was pretty cool. Closed down over a year ago. And so we are back on Front Street. I have to admit I'm surprised how crowded the trolleys and the comp trains are. I mean, maybe they have less trains running, but I kind of always thought that was a cruise ship thing. You know, you come to Ki-West for just a couple of hours, you probably want to hop on the train or on the trolley to make sure you see as much as you can of the of your location of the day. So I am surprised to discover that even when there are no cruise ships in town, the trains and trolleys seem to have quite a bunch of people in there. Guys, if you want to stay updated what's going on in Ki-West and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. And if you hit that little notification bell, you'll get notified whenever we are live here in Ki-West. And you can also check out our Facebook page, Right on the Rock, where we announce the streaming times up front. We are bound to add some additional streams during the week to keep you updated what's going on our island. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, so we're probably going to do an update tomorrow. Maybe a little bike ride down Duval Street. Not necessarily want to mingle with the crowd, we'll see. And so that's tomorrow. Of course, on Wednesday we have our sunset stream starting at 6 p.m. Island time, and then we'll head over to Mallory Square for the sunset. And then we'll see if we squeeze in another update on Thursday or Friday before our Saturday stream. So far the bars and restaurants all stay open, so we are positive that we're going to continue streaming from Captain Tony's Saloon. If they would shut down the bars, I am sure we can find other ways to stay in touch with you guys, add some streams, or do like bike riding streams, walking around Ki-West streams. Maybe do some little private jamming sessions with you. Again, there are a lot of question marks right now, so we will see. So here we are back on the famous corner of Green Street and Duval Street. As you can see, the the spring breakers start to come out. It is after 3 p.m. They are finally up. So this is your live update on this beautiful Monday here in Key West. As I said before, no cruise ships until at least the end of the month. Last cruise ship was in on Saturday. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed our little walk. We will be back tomorrow with a little St. Patrick's Day update from the island. And I will be headed back inside at Captain Tony's. Grab a drink. And don't forget, you can make song requests. Just put your song requests in the comments right here and I'll make sure I get them to Gabe. It is pretty quiet at Tony's, so it should be easy to fit in some additional song requests. Enjoy the music. Enjoy your Monday afternoon at Captain Tony's. Wash those hands. Get your vitamin D. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.
Some Aerosmith for you. Thank you very much.
Happy birthday too.
Thanks, man.
How about Simple Man?
Sure, man. Here's some Skinner by request. Mama told me when I was young, sit beside me, my only son. You can do this if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied. Take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come, and they will pass. We'll find a woman, and you'll find out. And don't forget, son, there is someone up above, invisible kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Yeah, be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Forget your lust for the rich man's gold. All that you need is in your soul. Find a woman and you'll find love. Don't forget, son, there is someone up above. And be a simple kind of man. There's something you love and understand. You be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Thank you, some Skinner by request there. My baby loves me, yes, yes she does. You know the girl's out of sight, yeah. I know she loves me, yes, yes she does. I'm gonna show her tonight, yeah. She had to wait to move me, cherry. She had to wait to move me. She had to wait to move me. She had to wait to move me. Can't stay long. We got things we gotta catch up on. Oh, you know what I'm saying. Can't stand still while the music is playing. You ain't got no right, no, you don't. Yeah, don't be so excited. We don't need bright lights, no, we don't. We're gonna make our own lightning. She had to wait to move me, cherry. She got to wait to move me. She got to wait to move me. She got to wait to move me. So where we've gone to, girl, we do whatever we want to. Oh, I love the way that you do me, cherry, baby, really get to me. She had to wait to move me, cherry. She had to wait to move me. She had to wait for me. She had to wait for me. Woo-hoo. Thank you, some Neil Diamond for you. I want to let you know that we are live streaming to my YouTube channel, Right on the Rock. Go to YouTube and search WRIGHT on the Rock, Right on the Rock. Check it out and subscribe to the channel. We're taking requests off the channel, of course. And you can watch from ever you are around the world. I'm gonna play another original song for you off my Gypsy Road album. CDs again for sale right there next to that tip bucket. All original music, just $10 is all I ask. It's also on Spotify and iTunes, of course, because not everybody has a CD player anymore. So this is a song off that album. This is called Like Fire. Love, I just wanna stay here and make love all night and all day with your soft skin pressed next to mine. Our hearts beat steady as a drum till our eyes meet, and you and I redouble in time. As time flies by, and we've got to make this thing last a little longer, 'cause every time we kiss our love it grows a little stronger, and we have yet to reach the peak. Let's climb a little higher, and we are gonna burn this mother down with our desire, 'cause our love is like fire. We shine brighter than the sun. You're like moonshine, running on the tongue, leaving me blissfully blind. And we've got to make this thing last a little longer, 'cause every time we kiss our love it grows a little stronger, and we have yet to reach the peak. Let's climb a little higher, and we are gonna burn this mother down with our desire, 'cause our love is like fire. Should the flames start casting shadows and doubts, we can stoke it up, keep the fire from burning out. And we've got to make this thing last a little longer, 'cause every time we kiss our love it grows a little stronger, and we have yet to reach the peak. Let's climb a little higher, and we are gonna burn this mother down with our desire, 'cause our love is like fire. Thank you, an original song, Like Fire, off my Gypsy Road album. The problem is all inside your head, she said to me. The answer is easy if you take it logically. I'd like to help you in your struggle to be free. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. You said it's really not my habit to intrude. Furthermore, I hope my meaning won't be lost or misconstrued. So I'll repeat myself. The risk of being crude, there must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. Just slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan to stand. You don't need to be going, Roy. Just listen to me. Hop on the bus, Gus. You don't need to discuss much. Just drop the key and get yourself free. Slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan to stand. You don't need to be going, Roy. Just listen to me. Hop on the bus, Gus. You don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key and get yourself free. She said it grieves me so to see you in such pain. I wish there was something I could do to make you smile again. I said I appreciate that. Would you please explain about the 50 ways? She said, well, don't we want to sleep on it tonight? I believe that in the morning you'll begin to see the light. Then she kissed me. I realized she probably was right. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. There's 50 ways to leave your lover. Just slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan to stand. You don't need to be corduroy. Just listen to me. Hop on the bus, Gus. You don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key and get yourself free. Slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan stand. You don't need to be corduroy. Just listen to me. Hop on the bus, Gus. You don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key and get yourself free. All right, thank you, St. Paul Simon, for you. Hello, Doug. thunderstruck. True to the highway, broke the limit, we hit the town. Went down to Texas, you Texas, we had some fun. Met with some girls, some dancers who gave a good time. Broke all the rules, laid on the fools. Yeah, yeah, they blew our minds. Now I'm shaking at the knees. Can you come again, please? Yeah, those 80s were too kind. You've been thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Yeah, 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 thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I'm shaking at the knees. Can you come again, please? Yeah, those 80s were too kind. You've been thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Yeah, 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 thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's alright. We're doing fine. Yeah, it's alright. We're doing fine. Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Yeah, 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 thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Some AC/DC for you. Thank you. Hey, still looking for any requests you guys have. Got a little time left. If you think of anything. It's a cool song, but no, I don't know it. It was like that, though. Everybody's talking at me. stop and stare. I can't see their faces, only the shadows of their eyes. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. Going where the weather suits my clothes. Breaking over the northeast wind, sail on the summer breeze. Skipping over the ocean like a stone. Whoa. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. Going where the weather suits my clothes. Banking over the northeast wind, sail on the summer breeze. Skipping over the ocean like a stone. Everybody's talking at me. I can hear a word they say, only the echoes of my mind. I won't let you leave my love behind. I won't let you leave. I won't let you leave my love behind. Some Harry Nielsen there for the. You're welcome. There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stars are all closed, with the words she can get what she came for. And she's buying the stairway to heaven. And there's a sign on the road, but she wants to be sure, 'cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misleading. Ki-Uэст, and my spirit is crying for leaving. Through my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand the king. You don't know the spirit is calling you to join him. Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know your stairway lies on the whispering wind? And it makes me wonder, I'll be alone now. Let's just stay strictly for the May Queen. Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know your stairway lies on the whispering wind? Shadows crawling in our souls. There was a lady we all know, who shines while night and wants to show how everything still turns to gold. And if you listen very hard, a tune will come to you at last. When all is one and one is soul, to be a rock but not your own. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. Woo! Thank you, some Zeppelin for you. I'm gonna play another original song for you, one of my newer ones. This is called Remember Us. Born just after the Great War's end, raised by farmers and factory men. They knew their future was brighter than those who came before them. Watched the TVs, the villages burn, and the marchers who followed a king. Watched the seasons turn, 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 and listen to the songs of change they sing. Do you remember us in the days of our youth, as we explore the world and search for the truth? Always dreaming we'd make the world a better place, with the love we'd bring and the songs of change we'd sing. Now days have passed, years gone by, we're still fighting wars, but we don't know why. So many things have changed, yet still remain the same. Where do we place the blame? Blame the government, authority. Blame the silence of the silence majority. Politicians with lonely eyes, batting each other on our knees. Do you remember us in the days of our youth, as we explore the world and search for the truth? Always dreaming we'd make the world a better place, with the love we'd bring and the songs of change we'd sing. Now an entire generation that knows nothing of peace is reaching out, trying to change the times. Like those before, they're out marching the streets, singing songs and are carrying signs. Do you remember us in the days of our youth, as we explore the world and search for the truth? Always dreaming we'd make the world a better place, with the love we'd bring and the songs of change we'd sing. Do you remember us? Always remember us. You will remember us. An original song, Remember Us. Thank you very much. All right, I got a little bit of time left. Any last requests? I want to get them in. Van Morrison. Oh, thank you.
Honey, are you leaving? I'm done.
Were you thinking some Into the Mystic, or were you thinking some brown-eyed girl or something?
I'm done.
I think he's into the mystic. Whatever you want, man. It's up to you.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter which one? Yeah, okay, that's a yes. Gone for the wind, also younger than the sun. Near the bottom funny boat was one as we sailed into the misty. Hark now, hear the sailors cry. Smell the sea and touch the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly into the misty. When that foghorn blows, you know I will be coming home. When that foghorn blows, I wanna hear it. I don't have to fear it, and I want to rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And together we will float into the misty. When that foghorn blows, you know I will be coming home. When that foghorn whistle blows, I wanna hear it. I don't have to fear it, and I want to rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And magnificently we will float into the misty. It's too late to stop now as we float into the misty. Thank you very much to Van Morrison by request. Some kind of way out of here. Send the joker to the thief. There's too much confusion, I can't get no relief. There's this man, they drink my wine, found me and take my word. Love with you now on my mind. Nobody of it is worth, yeah. No reason to get excited, the thief behind this hole. Many here among us who feeling life is but a joke. Look, you and I, we've been through that, and this is not our fate. So now then, let's talk falsely now. The hour, it's getting late. Yeah, yeah. horses kept in view. Well, the women came with you. Barefoot servants too. Outside in the cold distance, it growled. Two riders were approaching. The wind began to howl. Ooh. Thank you very much. So, Jimi Hendrix for you. Alright, well, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me this afternoon here at Captain Tony's Saloon, of course. I'm Gabriel Wright. I'll be back here Wednesday, 4:30 to 8-ish. Playing some more music here at Captain Tony's. Stick around. There is more live music coming up, but I am running really low on time. I got one more song I want to play you. Thank you, my friends, on my YouTube channel, Right on the Rock, for watching. See you again soon. Here's some Goo Goo Dolls by request. Touch you, and I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light. When sooner or later it's over, I just don't want to miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. You can't stop the tears, it ain't coming. All the moment of truth in your eyes. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. Well, I'm Gabriel Wright, and I gotta go. My time is up. Like I said, I'll be back here Wednesday. Stick around for more live music. Charlie coming up next. Thank you very much, everybody. See you.
I'd pop a fiver in the jukebox most places I go, so I can pop a fiver to you.
Thanks, man.
Hey.
Appreciate it. What kind of guitar is it? It's a modern DC.
Oh.